Alright, so I've been working on this project for a while. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I had a lot of fun with the final result of it, and I guarantee that if you build it, you will enjoy it. I mean, if you don't, give me a thumbs down. Hopefully there won't be that many thumbs down. So I made this so you can reproduce it with limited technical knowledge. You don't need any knowledge of programming. I give you all the code, all the schematics, and everything for this. Alright, so let's get started. Here's the sound module that I'm going to be using. You can see when I tap my pen, the LED lights up on the module. Alright, so let's go on the internet and check this thing out. Alright, so here it explains how this thing actually works. You can see the audio envelope and gate pin. So the audio is the dark green, that's the actual sound wave. The envelope is almost like an average of the sound wave. And the V gate is actually how the LED works, so it's either on or off based on a threshold. So I'm going to make a little program that tests this little module out. Finally, I got it working. And let's pick a song.
I won't stay in bed for 2 minutes longer. Wi-Fi's weak, gin is stronger. Take a day off, get higher than the rent. Some mistakes.
This module is powered by 5 volts to ground, and then we're actually going to use the envelope and not the audio. It's a little bit easier to analyze. And that's what you see here. So let's turn this into a light sound wave. Alright, so the only change we have to make in the schematic to add the LED strip in is to wire it to pin 6, which is the PMW output. Alright, now let's test. I'm going to try to add a little bit more color. Really don't know what's going on right now. I'm going to have to debug the system a little bit, but it still looks pretty sick. Here's a schematic that I just used. I'm just going to add a few more features now. Alright, let's test it out. Now if you pause the music, it turns red again, and then... Alright, so now... Alright, to get on my code and schematics, we can go to github/Grensom. Once you go here, go to my LED audio spectrum repository. In here I give you everything you need. Here are the steps to download it. Here's the files that you can use based on what you want to do. This is the schematic I'm using in this video. And if you go back, you can also find the code that I used. Alright, so now there's too much wiring in here, it's too confusing. So I'm going to make this into a PCB. There you go. This is going to make it a lot easier. Alright, so I finally got my package straight from Hong Kong. Let's see what we got. Alright, so here they are. Alright, so here's the PCB. Now all I have to do is solder on all the components, and I should be good to go. This will fit right on top of my Arduino. Now obviously I need to build a project box, so here's the start of it. This should go right on here. Alright, let's get to soldering this thing. Alright, so I did a lot of the soldering now. Here's the front. I'm going to put 2 turn knobs here and here. Here you can see the LCD screen. Holy crap, so like just barely had enough room there. So now these are properly in the back. Perfect. So now. Alright, so here's the main turn knob that I'm going to be using later on in the video. This is what controls all the modes and colors of the LED strip. Alright, so there's the base. Fit on the potentiometer and stick that onto the main knob. And there you go. I'm gonna stain it a nice walnut color so it looks better. Alright, so I've wired everything together. You have our front. This is all wired into my PCB here. And then coming out the back, one's for the knob, one's for the LEDs, the colorful one, and the last one is for a sound module. So now I can put all this together. Plug this shit in. There it is. Alright, so I can adjust the brightness and it'll update real time for me. Sensitivity is meant for the audio. So I'm going to use these clips to hold the LEDs in place. Now that those are set up, I can put the LED strip. Alright, let's plug this thing in and see what happens. And there it is, perfect. Can turn this knob to change the color. This is what I was making before. It also changes the modes as well. So if you turn it all the way to the left, it's the auto color cycle, as you can see here. Manual cycle is what I was doing before. And finally the audio spectrum, all the way to the right.
Okay, now for the fun part.
Oh wait, first we gotta put it all the way to the right. Make sure it's red and it's good to go. All the way up.
Fuck these hoes, I don't like them, no. Niggas talking shit, that's a no. I'm so wavy, I might just need a boat.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I spent a lot of time making it. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give me a thumbs down. I appreciate the feedback regardless. If you do want to see more videos like this in the future, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading more small projects like this, working on making more smart mirror videos, and much more. So again, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video.